They're melting a bottle with a heat gun. But this is not what you think. It shrinks instantly, molding itself perfectly around the metal pole. A quick slice with a knife and the excess is gone. They drill a hole in the cap, screw it to the wall, and it becomes a custom closet rod holder. But that's nothing. Most people connect wires like this, just twisting them together. It's weak and unsafe. Instead, they're using a single strand of copper in a way you've never seen before. A tiny hook is made and latched onto the end. Using pliers, they wind it tighter and tighter, creating an unbelievably strong and perfect coil. A quick snip, a little heat shrink tubing, and it's a flawless, permanent connection. Next, an old plastic jug is about to get a second life. A hole is drilled in the cap, and a string is tied through to create a lock. He cuts 3 sides of the container, turning it into a brilliant homemade toolbox. Now look at this. Tying rebar is usually slow work, but this little blue tool is about to change everything. He hooks it onto the wire, gives it a single effortless twist, and it's done. The tool grips and twists the wire into a perfect tight knot in less than a second. Then, a simple plastic bottle becomes a power tool. A tire valve is installed in the side. It's filled with liquid, a spray nozzle is added to the top, and it's pressurized with a pump. It's a powerful sprayer made from literal trash. But this final trick is the most dangerous of all. He's refilling a small butane canister from a massive inverted tank. The scale shows the weight increasing as the liquid gas flows. Frost forms from the intense cold. He carefully releases the excess pressure, connects a torch head, and ignites it. Pure power. He marks the spot with a charger, drills 2 perfect holes, then carves out a precise slot with a knife. He's just turned a cheap flip-flop into a custom phone holder for charging anywhere. But what do you do when a pipe bursts and water is spraying everywhere? Super glue just washes away. Electrical tape is completely useless. The leak seems unstoppable, but it's not. He shuts off the water, applies a powerful sealant, then wraps it in rubber. He binds it with a piece of plastic, soaking every layer in more glue. The pressure is back, and the leak is completely sealed. Now, this next tool is dangerously clever. A single razor blade, 2 screws, and a piece of wood create a perfect wire stripper. It slices through the toughest insulation with 0 effort, exposing the pristine wires inside. And look at this, a tiny spring from an old pen saves your expensive charging cables from fraying and breaking. Next, a hot nail, a cotton swab, and a plastic bottle are about to become an automatic plant waterer that drips for days, keeping your plants perfectly hydrated. Got a stripped screw? Don't panic. A small piece of rubber gives the screwdriver the extra grip it needs to tighten it instantly. Finally, the bottom of a plastic bottle becomes the ultimate bike chain cleaner, scrubbing away months of dirt and grime in just a few seconds. Cleaning up broken glass is a nightmare. Tiny shards always get left behind, waiting to cut you. But not with this trick. A plastic bag is placed over the dustpan. Every last piece is swept directly inside. It's perfectly contained. But the real genius is how they dispose of it. A plastic bottle is cut in half. The bag of glass goes inside and it's sealed shut. A completely puncture-proof container. Need to pack for a picnic? A single bottle becomes a perfect, stackable holder for cups and silverware. But what about keeping your stuff safe outside? This simple container protects your padlock from rain and rust. It just slips over the lock, keeping it perfectly dry. Your drying rack broke? Don't throw it out. A single zip tie looped in a special way creates an unbreakable bond. And for that stripped screw that just won't come out, they drive a bigger screw right into it. The new threads grip the old one and both come out effortlessly. This is brilliant. An old plastic jug transforms into a custom tool holster that slides right onto your belt. Need a funnel in an emergency? A bottle and a plastic bag create a spill-proof solution. But this trick with a heat gun will blow your mind. A bottle is placed over an open paint can. The heat shrinks it instantly, creating an airtight seal and a perfect pouring spout. And finally, a simple plastic lid and a bottle bottom create the ultimate weatherproof lock cover.